The U.S. Department of Transportation is funding Morgan State University $15 million over 5 years to do transportation research. Today, the Lieutenant Governor came to see what's going on.
Head signal, please caution, stay in lane.
Researchers here are collecting data with technology at smart intersections around campus. The U.S. Department of Transportation came to see it.
Which is outfitting an intersection with a network of sensors that ultimately serve to enhance the safety of users on the roadway network. What's very important to us is that that's enhancing the safety of vulnerable road users.
Bicyclists on roadway, cross intersection with care.
Users like cyclists, pedestrians, and the handicapped. Savarese says Baltimore has a high incidence of collisions between vehicles, pedestrians, and cyclists. The hope is to equip cars and cell phones with sensors to alert them to hazards.
The work at Morgan State that's being done is really so important for the region to make sure that you can safely travel to work and more people can travel to work. Those are folks who traditionally may not have transportation, or it's hard for folks to get around. The work that's being done here at Morgan State is really focused on helping more people get around safely.
It's not just intersection work being done here. The center is conducting research that addresses some of the challenges of traveling in the state after the Key Bridge accident. The team will explain the effect of the traffic reroute and make recommendations to MDOT.
We are in the process of developing the model and conducting surveys to be able to assess the impact caused by the Key Bridge collapse.
Lieutenant Governor Aruna Miller has a background as a civil and transportation engineer. She was eager to see what Morgan is doing.
We need to think into the future and be nimble about what these solutions are that can keep motorists, those that are using our transit, and everyone that's part of the transportation network, keep them safe and make sure that we improve their quality of life.
Lisa Robinson, WBAL TV 11 News.